Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I am finally painting our little yellow house. I am so excited. I've been wanting to do this for so long and I finally just decided to get it done on a random Thursday. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you want to see the color I chose and how it turns out, just keep watching. Okay. Here's a quick before of how the house looks. Now my plan is to leave all the trim white and just paint the yellow right now, and then I'll go back in with a fresh coat of white after I'm done painting the house. That way if I get any drips on it, I can touch those up and make it look perfect. And then once I'm done painting the house, then I can move on to fixing the concrete. I can't really fix that until the house is painted because I'm scared I'm gonna get drips on it. So we're gonna paint the house first and then go from there. But I'm really excited. I'm about to get started. I'm just going to do the front of the house today and possibly the side of the house. We'll see just how fast it starts going. I'll know right away if it's going to be hard or not. I hope it's not, but we'll see. Here goes nothing. Also, here's the paint. I ended up putting it in the back of the truck because, y'all, this thing is so darn heavy. 5 gallons of paint is way heavier than it seems. So just know if you decide to go paint something yourself, it ain't light. It's super duper heavy. So I'm gonna put it on the ground and then I'm gonna get the dolly to wheel it around. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'm just quickly dusting off the house. I recently pressure washed, so I didn't really feel like it was necessary to do that. I know, just write me up if you want. I'm just kidding. But seriously, I just kind of dusted it to get any like loose debris off the house before I started painting. It's fine. The house is already like in rough shape, you know, like what more can like a little bit of dirt hurt? I'm not gonna lie, I end up just painting over it if I see any, and it blended right in, you wouldn't even know, and it honestly turned out really great. I'm very surprised at how easy this was to paint the front of the house. I think I was like intimidated by just painting exterior. I've always painted interior walls, but painting the exterior was the same as painting the interior. You just got to make sure you get the right roller, and I'll show you guys what I ended up getting right here. I ended up getting this deck, fences, and siding paint kit. It also does stucco, and that's what we have is stucco, so I'm hoping this works. It also came with a paintbrush for like cutting in, and a roller. Yeah.
Can I help you paint?
Sure.
What?
Yeah.
Yay!
I also got some painter's gloves. I got some more of these. These were just on sale, so I just went ahead and snagged them.
Mom, can I start opening them?
Yeah, you can open just that one, not these though. I also got another pack of this one. A small one. I already have the roller handles for this one. And then I got some rough surface extra strength painter's tape. Hopefully this will work really good at like cutting in when I get to that point. Ah, there goes the roller. Hold on. You just drop it in here, baby. All this is gonna go in there.
Mom, can I use this?
When we get to that point, yeah.
Can I open this? Can I open it?
Sure. Oh boy.
Can't wait. Oh yeah, it's perfect.
No.
What? Just dip it in there and paint.
Listen, you're gonna do around the edges. Don't get on the white part though.
Like joking on this part, Mom?
Yeah. Okay, here goes nothing.
Wait, Mom, do I like do it under too? Do I like do it under it too?
Yeah, just don't get it all over the white stuff.
Tell me what it feels like to let go. everything you thought you'd ever known. All of the promises they broke. Tell me what it feels like to let go. Tell me what it feels like to break free. When all of the things you thought you needed, they turn into dust and make believe. Tell me what it feels like to break free.
So I ended up getting Agreeable Gray by Sherwin to paint the house. Now, I did not test this color on the exterior of the house at all, and I just was like so confident in my decision. I was like, oh, I'm gonna paint it Agreeable Gray. Well, in just a moment you'll hear a little bit of just like original audio, how I was actually feeling in the moment, because it was not what I expected. And I just want to share this with you and just make it very clear that paint looks different in every single space. I have Agreeable Gray on my walls in my house, and they look beige in my house. They don't look gray to me. I think my walls have like a gray beige, but more so beige in my opinion. This is pulling very gray, way more gray than the inside of the house. So of course I was like, oh no, that's not what I wanted. I definitely wanted more of the beige tone, but still would look good with gray if I had gray next to it, because y'all know we have our new building out back that's gray and black. And so I wanted it to coordinate with that, but also at the same time look, you know, not just so like prison-like. So I was a little nervous when I started painting, especially going against the yellow and having such a warm tone, and now I'm painting over it with such a cool tone. It was definitely a little shocking at first.
What? Not what you wanted. That was nothing like you wanted.
Oh my god.
That's like a gray. It's like a gray.
But it could just be because there's so much yellow still. What?
I said no.
No.
No. No. What?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Why are you laughing?
Because the paint colors never are as I planned. But it's alright.
Are we still gonna paint or no? Finish.
Yeah, I have to finish it now. I done started.
We should have tested it.
No, I'm gonna paint it and then give it some time. So I figured maybe it's just because I'm not giving it a chance. Sometimes I will start a project and right in the middle of it, I'm like, oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. But really it's just because it's not finished. Everything looks worse before it looks better. That's definitely true. And this is just encouragement to finish what you start, because sometimes it might not be exactly what you thought it was going to look like right in the moment, but when it's done, it does come together. And as I was painting the house, I couldn't help but think, like, we always tell Knox, this house is a prison. That's what we always say to him, because when he gets in trouble, we'll like talk for him like, this house is a prison. Well, as I was painting, I couldn't help but think, like, it's starting to really look like a prison. This is like the prison color, but I honestly don't mind it. It definitely looks so much cleaner and brighter, and definitely better than the yellow. So I don't regret it. I do wish it was a little more beige. It's not as beige as I expected it to be. I definitely didn't want yellow, but I wanted a little bit more of a warmer, lighter tone. Totally my fault, but I think it was a happy accident, because when you see the before and after, and once it's fully dry and everything is coated and it's not, you know, poking little yellow pieces through, I think that it does look so much nicer than it did. So I don't regret it, but let me just encourage you, test your paint colors. Don't just go out here and just start painting your house on a whim like I do, because you might have a little bit of painter's regret. But you know what? Like I said, happy accidents happen. Sometimes you might hate it at first, but then and you end up loving it. Just give it a chance. But I'm going to finish up painting. This roller that I'm using actually worked really great, by the way. I'll make sure to leave the info of the paint rollers and stuff that I use for the stucco. Now, I did want to share the stucco on our house is pretty smooth, surprisingly. To be honest, I think the inside of my house is more textured than the outside. They were really trying to cover up these messed up walls in here. But the outside is like kind of porous. There are some areas where there's like holes or bigger gaps, and so you want to make sure that the roller that you're using will get paint up in those areas. So just make sure, I'll leave the info for the roller and stuff that I use down below so you can check it out. And there's different types based off of whatever you're painting. Whenever you go to Lowe's, there's like sections for paint rollers, paint brushes, and make sure that you get, you know, the right roller, because that makes a huge difference in the overall finish and also how easy it is to paint. Like I said earlier in the video, this was very easy to do. This was no different for me than painting the inside of the walls. The only difference is I didn't have to worry so much about a mess. I got paint drips all up and down the sidewalk, but I'm not too worried about it because I do plan on repainting the concrete, you know, sidewalk. So I just painted and made a mess, and it was kind of nice to not have to stress about that. When you're painting the inside of your house, typically you tape everything off and lay things down. With the exterior, I didn't have to worry about that, so it was just super quick and easy. So my husband had just gotten home, and I had already expressed to him my feelings about it being too gray, or I don't know. And he, as soon as he pulled in, he's like, I like it. He's like, it's definitely gray. And that's when I was making the joke about it being prison-like. But it's really, it's totally a joke, y'all. I promise. I'm just having fun with it because it wasn't exactly the color I expected. And, you know, if you ain't laughing, having a good time, then you're crying. So that's, you know, got to have a good time in life. But I am just finishing up some of this trim right here. Now, as far as the white spaces on the house go, you can see I'm just kind of skipping those. That is because I'm going to repaint those white, and I'll do all the cutting in real carefully with the white. It'll be a lot easier than trying to be all careful with the gray paint. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, it's starting to look really good. At this point, I was like starting to really fall in love with it. And it could have been because the sun was setting and the sun wasn't glaring on it, and it wasn't as much of a dramatic change as like it originally was. Or maybe because all the yellow at this point was almost gone and it was looking a heck of a lot better. But as I was painting it, just kept telling my husband, I'm like, it looks so clean. Like the house looks cleaner. It looks fresh and new again and not so like outdated. But I feel like the yellow just really was dating the house a lot. And plus like the shape of my home is not, you know, it's not like a new build house. Like nowadays the houses are just built different. They look different. And I think painting the house this lighter color just really made it feel fresh and yeah, like a brand new house. I really love it a lot. Now I just can't wait to get concrete painted and get some new plants up here. And maybe I will have time to decorate for fall. Maybe not. I don't know. This year, I just haven't really been decorating as much as I used to. I used to decorate all the time for all the seasons. And, you know, I don't know. I love decorating. I love it so much when I'm in the mood to do it. But lately, so many other things have been on the priority list as far as like spending my money, like where I'm putting my money at and my time. And I haven't had time to even think about decorating. So because I'm over here painting my house on a random Thursday, like what is wrong with me? Yesterday I posted on Instagram. I was like, someone come get me. I'm so sick of myself. And all these projects I start, but really they're a great distraction. If I'm going through a lot, you'll notice I start doing a lot more projects. And if I'm being 100% transparent, I have been dealing with a lot of anxiety, health-related anxiety again, and projects help me cope with that. So thank you guys for watching and being a part of that and helping me get through hard times. I really appreciate it. Also, really fast, I wanted to tell you this little tool that I'm using is just like a cutting in tool. It just makes it a little easier. You will notice right here where the house and the concrete meet, it looks rough. It really does. But whoever poured this concrete like sidewalk in front of the house, They just really did a number, and I don't know how to fix it. If y'all have any suggestions, please let me know. But the concrete is like overlapping, it's bubbled, it's really lumpy, and there's not much I can do to smooth the paint. Like, it's really hard to get a straight line. So I did my best with that little tool, and I'm hoping that when I paint the concrete that it won't be as noticeable. Because right now the concrete's all stained and full of paint drips. So it doesn't look the best, but the house, just look at the house. The house looks good. I'm really proud that I was able to get this done. And then here, I'm just taking some primer. I'm actually just priming around the windows right now because that's all I had on hand. I need to get some exterior, well, the primer I'm using is exterior, but I need to get some exterior white paint to paint the trim. So I will be getting that, and then I'll touch all this up. But for now, I'm just kind of getting a nice little, somewhat of a fresh coat with the primer. This primer does not really do any coverage. It just primes the surface so that way paint adheres better. So it freshened it a little bit, but not enough to really coat it fully. So definitely got to redo the trim up front, and I will be working on that hopefully in the next couple videos. I'm actually going to finish up the side of the house today, painting that, and then I'll move on to the back of the house hopefully Saturday morning. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just going to try to take it one day at a time. But let me tell you, if you need a good workout, paint your house. I am so sore from head to toe. Even my neck is sore from like looking up. I got a good workout in. So this is really random, but in my last video I played 2 songs in that video, and so many of you were requesting the artist and the name of the song. So at the beginning of the video, I played one of them. I put the artist and name on the screen, but this next one I'm about to play is one of my all-time favorites right now. It's called The Depth of Your Love by Joy Spring. I think it's a beautiful song, and I'm pretty sure this is the one that I got the most requests for, so I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. I know I've been playing the same music over and over again, but truly it's just because it's hard to find good music on epidemicsound.com. There's so many great songs, but just filtering through them, it can take hours upon hours to find one good song. So when I find a good one, I overplay it until I get tired of it.
When I was lost and hopeless, when I was at my worst, it's grace that you extended that I did not deserve. I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God. I'm amazed at the depth of your love. Your mercy came and found me, gave me a second birth. I'm overwhelmed and grateful. You took what I deserve. I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God. I'm amazed at the depth of your love. And I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain
So that was the song. Absolutely love it. Let me know in the comments below if you like it too, if that's the one that y'all were asking about. But yeah, now I'm just painting the top trim area up here. This was actually white, but I felt like it was going to look best if I painted it the same color as the house, the Agreeable gray, and then leave the top like fascia part white, you know, and just have like that as the trim. So I think this was a good call. Let me know in the comments. Should I have left this white, or do you think that looks good with the Agreeable gray?
Wanna feel the wind blow through my hair. Which way do I follow? What happens tomorrow? I turn to you and hope you can guide the way. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me hope. So
front of the house is semi-done. I still have some white trim to do around like the windows and the door, but I'm just running out of sunlight. Once that sun goes down behind the house, it's gonna be too dark out here. So it looks so beautiful though. I love it. At first I was like not loving it because it looked a little purple for some reason, but now that it's like all done, it looks amazing. We do have to get a new flag, which I'm gonna do that hopefully tomorrow. I'm gonna go get some paint to paint the sidewalk here too. Go ahead and get the front of the house done, and then we'll move to the sides and the back of the house. But it looks so freaking good. I love it. It looks like a brand new house. So yeah, I'm gonna call it quits for today, and hopefully next couple videos you'll see the rest of the trim work being done, and then we'll work on the sidewalk. But that's pretty much it for today. Y'all always say that I don't get covered in paint. Let me show you. Look at this madness. I have like little speckles on my face. Look at my pants. They're so bad. I'm literally covered head to toe. All right, y'all, that's gonna be it for today's video though. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the rest of the house project. But here's a quick before and after of how the house turned out. It looks so good. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye, y'all.